What a lovely day.
Ooh. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Lewis. Good afternoon, RT/Dan. And good afternoon, everyone watching. Welcome to by far the greatest stream yet, and the greatest stream there ever will be. This is the one to bring out your tissues for. This is the one to reminisce about. This is the Minecraft build stream, where we have harnessed the power of your nostalgia, and we are going to milk it for 3 hours straight by having you build things for us. And if you don't build good enough things for us, we'll be beating you to death. This is that
seems a bit harsh. Should we discuss that?
This is a whole.
I mean,
whole gamut
I
of
thought
emotions.
you guys knew that was the plan from the start. What's the point of having a community-led event when you don't get to beat the community up? I'm just saying, guys. Just saying.
I just don't remember so much torture and suffering.
There's always torture and
involved
suffering.
with Minecraft.
Is that the Drift King? Yes, you're gonna have to. We're gonna refer to RT/Dan as the Drift King. You can call me Zephos.
I prefer Drift Daddy, honestly.
What are you gonna be
No,
called?
stop that, please.
Drift Baby.
I can be called whatever you want me to be.
You don't know what you're saying right now. I have to live with this title, please.
You can drift my daddy any day of the week.
No, God, please no.
There will be an MCC on the Jingle Jam. Let's see the next one.
All right. Oh, is there an MCC on the Jingle Jam as well? I wasn't aware of
Is that
that.
a Jingle Jam
Martin's gonna
special,
be,
or is that Martin participating in the name of the Jingle
Martin
Jam?
and Minnie are doing it in the name of the Jingle Jam because they're
In
not
the
organising
name
a
of-
special one
okay.
for us this year, but they are doing one. They're doing a big one.
I feel like we've leaked most of the week 2 schedule before.
There might be a
day
Capture
2's
the
even
World,
ended.
Christmas Capture the World as well, but that might actually
Lewis,
be
you're
pushed to third
Lewis,
week. We don't
you're-
know. I'm leaking everywhere.
You're leaking everywhere. It's like we've got a colander sat
Someone
next to
get
me.
some
Like,
paper
geez.
towels.
We gotta plug them. Plug them
Plug
up
up those holes.
quickly.
Where are the corks when you need them? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God.
So we can actually show the screen now and show this beautiful world that RT and his amazing server
Yeah.
staff have created for us.
Do you want me to
That
give
doesn't
a
look very
bit of a
good.
rundown? What's
give the
No
happening?
one's built
rundown.
anything. Oh, shit.
Oh no, it's empty.
This is very embarrassing.
Pack it up, guys. Wrong map. No.
Okay.
So what we have here is we have a massive flat world server with a bunch of one chunk large plots. The idea is we're going to try and get as many of you folks in the chat on this server to build something. And all you have to do when you come on is you simply go up to a sign next to a plot, you right click it, and you claim the plot, and you can just kind of build to your heart's content.
That's it.
The rough theme we have, just so we can be like kind of nostalgic old men, like sipping on our whiskey tonight, is old YouTube. Encompassing kind of like old Yogscast there, but also just the olden days and like a bygone era.
Yeah, but this is a look. As always, you know, the Yogscast was always about monetizing our audience or galvanizing our audience.
You
or
say
stealing
monetizing.
our
I prefer harnessing and
harnessing
milking.
and
Those-
whipping our audience
Whipping, oh yes.
into making amazing things
By that
and
much.
doing stuff so we don't have to. We can just dankly lay back on our golden throne and eat grapes while you put in the hard work. I expect,
Anything from the past, basically.
you know,
Yes.
but you know, you can always blend it with something modern. Take
like,
it, you know,
like the new 2 Yogscast members, Yogscast Stream and Yogscast Tommy in it, which were announced yesterday, of course.
which is fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic. Excited to have them.
My God.
Things are looking good for the company.
Be part of this.
Fred, an annoying
Make-
orange.
like-
Everyone's favorite Minecraft YouTubers.
You need us to feel old. So like, remember like to if you're watching the stream now, like
wanna
give it a
build the annoying
rating.
orange, go for it, lads. I'm not going to stop you, but that's on you.
That one is on you.
That really-
You will be judged for that
Yeah.
and swiftly removed. I
So now
imagine.
they're going to have to think of something also cool and old, and that's. I mean, we're talking 10 years old. I mean, nothing that's 10 years old is cool.
I want someone to build a toaster to represent the microphones that you guys used in the olden days.
Oh yeah, we
Oh
did.
God.
It was a whole thing. Like Sparkle said to me when we got these nice new mics, he was like, "Do you want me to add a filter to make them sound crapper?" And I was like, "Are you mad?"
But think of the nostalgia. People want it.
People were like, "I want it to sound the same way it's always sounded," and so
Have you listened to an old Sips video? It's amazing.
I know. But are you
To
mad?
get the stream in like 4:3 resolution again.
Oh my god! When 360p was good quality. Now remember that. Just looking at
stick
stuff,
like
and
a
be
nice,
yeah, this is a nice resolution.
Stick like a nice Fraps logo, like up in like the top right corner.
I've been recording Minecraft for 2 minutes, and I now have a 47 gigabyte file.
Yeah. Was it
Play.mc.rtgame.co.uk.
Right.
Wait, hang on a
You
second.
don't all need to type
Hang
it.
on a second,
The
Dan. I have
Jaffa
a
mod might have
question.
trouble.
I have a question. That ends in .co.uk, and I have a little inkling you're not a resident of the UK. So
I'm very aware of
are
this.
you ceding a small section of land in Dublin to Her Majesty the Queen?
No, stop this. I would not
Right.
betray my country like this.
Just saying.
Oh, we almost had an in there.
Yeah.
You know,
And once we get 1 foot on the soil, it won't stop there.
we could have landed the
No,
lads.
not again. Not again.
I reckon we can fit at least like 20 redcoats in RT's apartment quite easily.
Yeah, like a
Oh,
Trojan
God.
horse style. We'll send them like a delicious
A
gift.
box of Jaffa cakes filled with soldiers.
filled with red coats. You're going to have to dig out your old Minecraft account, okay? You're going to have to use some weird new launcher, probably downloaded from the Microsoft Store.
Remember
Don't
what
use the
your
Bedrock
old
edition. That's
email
something
address
different
was.
now. There's some old email address and some old password. You've probably been hacked by Russians. Probably your skin has been changed to a skin of Vladimir Putin hugging a bear. Do you know what I mean? You've probably been joining some weird servers. Your account was probably sold for 50p
Oh, no.
multiple times over. You're going to have to get online. You're going to have to figure out how to load it in full screen, turn the clouds off, all the stuff, then get the keys all as you like them, and then finally, maybe one day, you'll type in this thing, get in a queue, and it will say 115th in queue, and you'll close the game because you can't be asked to wait. So that's going to be your experience.
If they're a true old YouTube
But if you're
fan, they
persistent,
love waiting.
if
This
you're
is how we
energized.
weed them out. The old boys are fine with queuing. They don't need fresh content constantly. They like waiting. They enjoy it.
I see. Someone typed in the chat the other just when I joined. What did they say? They said, it was before I got disconnected. They were like, "Can I visit the Jaffa factory in real life?" And I said,
Oh,
"This is real life.
this is the real world.
This
Minecraft
is the real world."
world.
And for him, probably is.
It probably, if you're a Minecraft mod, yeah,
That's all he
You're-
knows.
I was
Or-
thinking about updating my Minecraft skin.
your Minecraft skin.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
But it's
Well,
timeless.
It's timeless. Yeah, it's iconic.
It's so be so dramatic change.
It's pretty. I mean, yours is basically a fucking king version of mine, Spiff. Look,
well, that's
I mean,
because I am the king version of you.
you basically were like, how do
Actually,
I?
are
How do
eerily
I?
similar.
How do I make this better? How do I do what they've done but better?
let me take a
Let
look
me
at
have a
what
think about it for a second. Crown, yes, more regal, more gold.
Why do you think I keep my hair short, Lewis? I have to just be you,
More refined.
but more refined.
You're going to start growing your hair now, and you're going to catch up.
Oh God!
That's what's inevitable. you
Yes,
know.
I have to become exactly you, but a 10-year delay. So, Dan, what was your first time playing Minecraft? Like, what actually got you playing Minecraft?
It was Lewis and Simon back in the day.
Was that your first
Yogscast, How to
Minecraft
Survive.
video as well?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
It was
sick.
well back in the day, and I remember it. And me and my friend Stuart were having a sleepover at his house. And I remember we stayed up late just kind of watching like the playthrough. Basically, it was about like I think it was like a month after the first episode. It was before it was even like Shadow of Israfel. It was just like let's play Minecraft, like the original one.
And you needed some advice on how to survive the first night. And who was there?
I think I've
for
got
you?
the hang of that
Who
one.
was
so
there
thank
for
you.
you?
I don't know if you offered advice. Certainly, you offered content, very entertaining content.
They've got a little bit of that thing where it's like that blank paper anxiety, right? Where it's hard to get the first. They've got their plot, and now they're thinking. They're in their brain. They're either thinking, imagining their whole build, okay, and then it takes shape in their mind, like proper artists, and then they begin somewhere. But there's that level of anxiety where it's like writing the first word, you know. It's like breaking the seal.
It's either that or they've gone to make
First
a cup
spot.
of tea.
Right.
And just AFK.
I just got my spot on the server. I'm going to go
Just
AFK
gonna
for
go
2 hours
AFK
now.
and make a cup of tea.
This guy is this not the first Nyan cat that Uncle Jimbo has built in
Uncle
his
Jimbo's the next
in his
Nyan Cat.
storied Minecraft career. this is probably what he does on the weekends.
Speed builds Nyan-Cats.
He probably visits people's server and speed builds Nyan-Cats. I'm just saying, like...
I mean, some people
have talents. Some people play the flute.
I don't know if I'd call this a talent, though,
Some people, you know... They visit homeless shelters and hand out soup. Other people spread Nyan-Cats.
They spread
in their own joyful way.
Whoa! Look at this!
Shit.
Look at this!
Yeah, this is a very old reference. So I don't even know who did that original pixel art.
You just stole it from the internet.
But I liked it so much, I put it on our videos. Like,
put it on every video.
You know what it's like? It's like the breaks in fucking Yogscast Jingle Jam streams. We've only done like 2 videos.
But when you've struck gold, you're only going to use that one video.
We just can't be asked to change them, and so they just get played over and over again. But yeah, this was the old. He's got a looks a bit different to how I remember. Much more terrifying.
There's another one over here. I don't know if it's a different quality level, Lewis.
There's a second Santa.
If you look up at the stream, if you look up at the stream.
I see. What is the... Oh, I see that bottom bit is... Yeah, it's different. It's almost like a chibi version, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it's the Funko Pop version.
Can someone link to me what is the most niche Funko Pop that they've seen? Because they're mental, some of them. Like, ludicrous.
This looks like the Yoglabs entrance. You know, Yoglabs was actually really fun.
Ed Sheeran. There's an Ed Sheeran Funko Pop.
Back in the day.
Yoglabs for me was the perfect blend of being like a mod showcase episode without it actually just being a showcase episode. It made it stand out from the standard, here's Minecraft with a nuke, and it made it very spicy and exciting.
There was a Ronald Reagan Funko Pop.
Oh my God, he's still on Funko Pops.
He's still on Funko Pops.
Like, me and Spiff are just like, God, yeah, Yoglabs, that was so good. Ronald Reagan.
Jimmy Kimmel Funko
Okay,
Pop.
Lewis.
No, go on. I'm paying attention to chat. Tell me about Yoglabs. What were you saying? Because there's a couple of Yoglabs doors. There's a Yoglabs door here.
If you guys want to know why Yoglabs doesn't exist anymore, this is the reason why Yoglabs doesn't exist anymore.
Distracted by
his
they
Funko
tore
Pop
it down
collection
to make Funko Pops.
It's like a cheap, low poly Simon.
And there's low poly Israfel.
It's happening. Oh my God!
I found something quite terrifying. That is a quite menacing version of the annoying orange, just from old YouTube content back in the day. It actually gives me nightmares just looking at it. Something about the teeth.
God!
I'm not a fan of that one. It's actually terrifying.
This is
disgusting.
Is that the annoying orange? RTO my days. Look at that thing.
That's my sleep paralysis demon. That is
like, it really is. He seems a bit more anxious than I remember.
The annoying orange is my sleep paralysis demon. It's the regular one. No, so Yoglabs, man. It was. I don't know. It was just a lot of like. It was a lot of. I don't know. Obviously, heavily inspired by things like Portal. You know, that world, that universe of this, and also, you know, to some extent. Lots of other sort of sci-fi shows where there were sort of weird experiments going on. I guess Rick and Morty, sort of the similar vibe to that, you know, kind of sort of slightly wild science.
Was Rick and Morty out then?
No, of course not. But I think Rick and Morty took a lot of the same
So you're saying Rick and Morty
inspiration.
plagiarized Yoglabs?
No, but I think that they come from the same...
All makes sense.
They come from the same thought process, though, right? The same zany, wild, like, fun...
I don't remember Yoglabs being fun, Lewis. I wouldn't go that joking.
Israfel, obviously, the OG Slender Man, you know?
The OG Slender Man, yeah.
Is this going to be just like, so all your entertainment you consume today, that was us, we for...
Well, you know, we don't know what cultural influence we had, dude.
You guys inspired June, right? I remember that.
June,
yeah. You went back in time and inspired
and
Frank
June
Herbert.
2.
And June 2. The more June-ing.
June Lou. Yeah, it was good.
I'm pretty sure like Squid Game came from that one episode of the Jaffa Factory as well.
It did come from that one episode of the Jaffa Factory.
Oh, you know what this is going to be?
The Grossi is being built in front of me.
Right.
I know how to recognize Grossi when I see it, and this is very clearly that.
Right.
Dan, did you see the Jingle Cats yesterday?
I did not, sadly, but I keep seeing Grussy spammed a lot in chat, and every time that someone says Grussy, it seems like the chat gets like agitated, almost into like a frenzy.
Agitated.
They do
That's
work
right.
themselves
It is
up
like
into a
piranhas,
frenzy.
and we've just given them a little bit of meat.
Yeah, like you have to be real careful every time you say Grussy and not take saying
Chat
Grussy
starts
lightly.
foaming.
I mean, it is currently it's going so fast. It is physically impossible to read anything other than Grussy.
As someone who doesn't know what it is, what do you think it is?
Like, I mean, I want to guess that it's some version of the Grinch because of the model here.
Yeah, yep.
So what would it be?
I don't know.
Okay,
Well,
you're so innocent,
so
and I love
If
you.
chat, if chat stops chanting at any point and maybe explains it.
They don't need to explain it, Dan. Everybody knows what the Grussy
Someone just
is.
said twerking. I don't know if that's something
it's
to do with
not
it.
to do with twerking.
Ooh, it could be.
Twerking could be
disappointing.
involved in the
Involved, innit?
process, but I'll tell you when Gemma said "punish me with every inch" in the song, that was when I almost spat out the tea that I was drinking at the time.
Yes.
That was.
Gemma is the Cardi B of the Yogscast.
She is goddamn hilarious. My God.
What more can I say? She is in touch with things that we can barely fathom.
Yeah, it's beyond us.
And good Lord.
I've never even held a woman's hand, so how am I to know what a Grussy is? Is it the feed a cow for Christmas?
It is.
It's when the cows glitched around in the shed and clipped through it.
That's right. It was
that
to
was iconic.
Duncan and I's great enjoyment. Those early farming sim games were,
They're really well polished, by the way, now.
well, I mean, it's ironic in a sense that they got famous from their terrible glitchiness and
Yeah.
kind of stupid hopelessness, and now have a very polished product that's very hard to exploit.
Wouldn't go as far as to say polished
I'm
and
sorry.
hard to exploit,
Okay.
because all you need is greenhouses and then you're a billionaire. And then equally, if you ever want to fly or travel anywhere, don't use a tractor. Get a crate of strawberries, stand on it and hold it, and then you can levitate wherever you like.
I see. So the exploits are still there. They're just,
Of course,
they're
yeah.
just hidden from plain sight.
Yep.
This is
I feel like if you say any game is well polished around Spiff, he can just immediately be like, well, actually,
I
Maybe
think,
for
I think
you.
you're right.
open diction like cheat code. This classic meme.
Scoop it up with your fucking hands.
Scoop it up with your fucking hands. That not a lot of people remember that actually happened during a Jingle Jam stream. It was obviously edited into videos afterwards and put on YouTube, which is where
Yep.
most people have seen it probably. But it was originally happened during at the end of a very frustrating live stream.
Do you find Minecraft frustrating to play, Lewis, live?
Was it even it was a good time. Yes. So see, this is how you do it, right? You find a niche moment that other people might have forgotten about. It's relatively low effort,
I've got something that I definitely have.
It was so
forgotten
low
about.
effort they managed to put two of them in one square.
Lewis,
What?
do you
Rambling.
recognise this?
Holy shit!
It's a very salmon-y version of you.
No, it's not. Is it? Oh,
It's the bee
shit. It is. I
costume.
thought it was Strongman Bruno busting out some chains. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was
Oh,
like.
no.
I thought it was like. But that's actually me in the bee costume.
That's you in the bee costume.
Actually magnificent.
Holy
Just
fuck!
so everyone
I'm
that
sorry, I
happened.
did not even realize.
incredible,
See,
but it
this should be
probably
here because it
isn't.
was before Emeralds.
That's a lot of
right?
Minecraft,
This was
to be
the
honest.
Emeralds blocks weren't in there. Neither were these purple ones.
these modern Minecraft vlogs. Back in my day, we only
Actually,
had
fuck.
four.
I mean, we didn't have
coloured blocks.
this. This wasn't in. This wasn't
You're
in.
just looking at this. It's like, this block shouldn't be here. This is not
this
my
wasn't in.
Minecraft.
This wasn't in.
Tear
this
it
wasn't
down.
in.
This mushroom
This
stuff.
this one. Color, I think probably maybe Color was in.
Cole probably
This
was in the game.
almost-
We
I don't even
didn't
know what
have
that
that
is.
shade of
honey.
log.
That one's honey.
I don't even know. That's so new that I don't know what it is.
Wool wasn't available in this color.
So I mean, actually, this looks way cooler than it was, Joey, because there were a lot.
Back in my day, we
fewer
had to
blocks.
imagine the colours of the blocks.
When I remember this, a lot of the fuckers were leaves, which are the worst fucking block.
They are
Not only does
useful.
it not give you anything, but they're very breakable.
Oh, here, this is. If you're looking at me, this is the
Oh,
total
this is
Disney
TB.
memorial.
Oh, this is
Have a
TB
look.
memorial,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's next to, of course, the English flag.
The English flag.
A lot of
That's not
books
the
here.
English flag, Dad. That's the Union
Oh,
Jack.
the UK. Sorry, I believe someone's done out the national anthem here,
Oh,
or something similar. The first book says "God save our gracious Queen."
wow. They have actually done the entire national anthem.
Well, that's very respectful to write that out in plain text. And then I like the respectful flag next to it. Obviously, there's a team.
And if you want something to contrast, you can now cut to my screen and see a very busty bee costume Lewis.
Well, it was all around the same time. Tobiscuit was a big fan of the bee costume as well.
I mean, who wasn't? Who wasn't?
He let me know that he enjoyed it immensely.
RT, were you ever at one point in your life scared of Herobrine?
I was at one point, yeah. I remember we didn't play Minecraft too late at night just in case he showed up. Because it would give us a right scare.
I love that.
It's like, oh no, I gotta stop playing at like 9 o'clock tonight, guys. Like, I got school in the morning. I don't need this.
I got homework to do and stuff.
Yeah, God, I got a rough day in maths class tomorrow. I don't need Herobrine. I kind of showing up in my life.
Herobrine keeping kids in school since 2010. And I know exactly what this lad is here as well. This is from that iconic episode.
Is that the red matter?
The bomb.
Yeah, that's the thing that destroys everything that anyone has ever put effort into.
What was it called? The hole? No, it was called the bomb.
Yeah,
the hole. The hole
was the red matter bomb, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Man, which almost didn't come out because Duncan was so salty about that. He was so unhappy with that way that... And sometimes this happens when you have multiple people recording together.
And you put a lot of effort into doing something.
Yeah, and one group have fun, one group don't have fun, and, sometimes, it just... And so it was the sort of... The footage was, in limbo, actually. And I was like, well... We can't not put it out. It's so funny. And so we ended up doing a sort of special thing. Like Space Engineers, says Simon.
That was hours of building spaceships.
One of the things that almost ended the Yogscast. But yeah, we don't talk about Space Engineers. The one major argument me and Simon, I think the only argument me and Simon ever had was about Space Engineers. And rightfully so. He was in the right, actually, now I think about it. Because we blew up all of his stuff. Yeah.
You've spent 4 hours building this. Fuck it. It's gone now. Hope you're happy.
I just found a wonderful acknowledgement of the truck on Tuesday as well. Just a truck completely on its side. Like logs spilled everywhere.
It's so ghetto, but I love it. You know exactly what it is.
I actually religiously watched Martin's Advent series. It was really cute. I loved it. Genuinely. It got me very Christmassy. As longer the Jingle Jam. Jingle Jam also was very Christmassy for me.
It's okay. You're allowed to have favourites, Spiff. You don't have to.
It is.
You don't have to be shy about it. This is a safe space.
Jingle Jam is kind of like watching your icons, but if they were all raging alcoholics. And that's okay.
Oh no.
Someone has built the OG Grussy, apparently. Can you guess what the OG Grussy is?
No, I don't think I can.
It's Granny Bake.
No. I reckon that's probably... He probably didn't know what Grussy was, but he saw it. That's what he thought of.
That's what he thought.
That's what he thought of. Who is this? Is it Benny AAA?
I don't know who built it, but they're a sick bastard.
You're a sick individual.
I've just found one for old
That's a
YouTube
goblin.
that is Charlie Bit My Finger, but they've actually represented it as like a 3D display.
Oh my
And you could
God.
like Charlie, ouch, Charlie, and he's biting him, and there's like the like and dislike counter.
That's an NFT now. You have to get an NFT.
Is it?
Someone don't right click and save this 3D image.
Don't save this image.
Click and save
They
this.
shouldn't have
Don't
been
save
allowed
it.
to build it.
That's not. It's don't.
Oh, we're gonna have to tear this down
do
then.
it.
Yeah,
That
sorry.
one has to be removed. Otherwise, the angry people with the monkey profile pictures on Twitter will be all over us.
It's too late. I've taken a screenshot.
No.
Someone has done. I think it's Pony Simon, and Pony Lewis is currently in construction.
Pony Lewis looks like it could give me nightmares.
It's quite a creation.
That is nightmare fuel right there. That isn't their head, fortunately.
Just make that his head, please. Just leave it there. You don't need to add anything more to it.
This is there was this. I don't know how it happened that we ended up doing that pony segue into a pony world. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I think sometimes people just have an idea and it gets suddenly out of hand. You think it would be a funny joke, and then you've accidentally put it on YouTube.
Can you guess what's strange about this pig, Lewis?
Is that the butt?
Nope. Dan, what do you think is strange about this pig?
I'm concerned, Spiff. What have you found?
What do you think is strange about this pig? Just look at the pig.
I don't see the pig.
You can just teleport to me and you'll see the pig.
Let me hop on over.
2D?
I gotta find you constantly.
No. It's got a special feature.
It's got no nose?
No, don't look around it. Oh no, he's spoiled the surprise. It's got an
I've
leg.
seen the ladder.
No. Oh, I didn't realize it was a ladder. I just thought they added an extra.
I don't know if that's appropriate.
Tripod leg.
I don't know.
That's not a leg.
Climb it
that's
up.
not a
I'll
leg.
climb up
No.
Oh, it's lovely. This is what the inside of a pig looks like.
I've never seen the inside of a pig before.
Well, everyone come on in.
Climb inside. Lovely.
Everyone in. There's plenty of room. It's quite spacious in
Very
here.
spacious to be inside a pig. Yes?
Can you remember
what
this is? Simon.
Yes, I can. It was the one where he woke up the same every day and did the song. No.
Simon, do you know what this is? In chat, are you watching?
He is watching.
I remember this. It's when you chuck the balls on him and he's just like in his bed, isn't
That's
it?
right. It was the 1 million
and he had the
IRL. So this is Simon in bed IRL.
And he had the Doctor Who.
This is Amy Pond from Doctor Who. He had a cardboard car of. I think he bought that himself, by the way. I don't think that was a gift. I'm pretty sure that was following him around for a few years. Very, very.
That's lovely.
Very stiff. Then there was the confetti cannon. Came
confetti
in,
cannon, yeah.
And it gave him the shock of his life. Big news. That's how we celebrated 1 million back in the day.
I like the fact that it was completely bright outside, so you implied that Simon sleeps in until about 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's right.
That actually is unfortunate. I didn't think about that.
Simon will agree that 4 p.m. in the afternoon was a normal time to wake up back then.
Well,
As a
has some late nights. He's a busy man.
We started recording it at like 7 or 8 p.m., didn't we?
Those are the best times to record, because by that time you kind of like you've been about your day, you've got a few like jokes, you're feeling funny. He literally slept
3:30 to 5:30 today. Had a nap. Well, the nap's different. Back in the day, we were, it was like the Beatles. Don't want to compare ourselves to someone so lofty.
Going with this?
Well, I was watching the
just as famous and popular as the
We
Beatles.
were
watching the new. Lewis is absolutely Ringo. Ringo was the chill one. I am not Ringo. Duncan is Ringo.
Yeah, Duncan is Ringo.
If anyone is Ringo, it's Duncan. And Sips is George. That's right. That's right. I am.
Movie's coming out soon.
I am.
Christmas special.
Simon is John Lennon. I am Paul McCartney. And Tom is Yoko Ono. What? No.
That's not quite right. I
That's
don't remember
weird.
her being part of the group.
Lewis is Yoko Ono. Lewis ruined the Yogscast.
I found Sips next to Zips, and wasn't Zips voiced by Tom?
Yeah, I think so.
It was, 'cause
actually.
I think I watched back some old stuff.
It was like
Tom.
an evil version.
Evil Sips is just Tom, angry Tom, which actually I think holds up quite well in the real world.
Yeah, it sort of makes sense actually in my head canon. I think that actually is like he's like a dark mirror of Sips.
I miss Dropper. Dropper was really good.
He's done a great
really
Dropper
fun
here
series.
with the size limit.
That's actually really good.
Because the height limit on this map's pretty pretty tight.
It's a bit strict, yeah.
So
it just gets a bit too much
I
otherwise.
loved watching Dropper, but the only issue is it would give me motion sickness if I watched all of the episodes in one sitting.
Me too.
Because like I can't look at spinny spirals of Colourful Nightmare for that long.
It was a very specific kind of person who loved, it was like the LSD crowd who loved the old Dropper. I think it was that mind. There's a certain you know who they are. You know who they are.
The LSD crowd. Yeah.
I remember loving the Dropper, but I
I
don't remember that.
You must love LSD as well. There we go.
I guess I've learned something about myself.
I know, of course, as the boss, you're not really allowed to have favorites, but like of the side channels, what were your favorite side channels?
Well, obviously, I can't say I've ever watched a Duncan video.
Okay, right. No, that's fine. You threw that one under the bus.
Cut back to me.
Oh no.
So we got Duncan's Park here, of course, looking very nice.
RT, what was your favourite side Yogscast channel?
I actually loved Yog trailers.
Yog
when that
trailers.
was a thing. And
Back
you just
in the
did
day.
dubs
Doesn't that
over
count
them
as
all.
Yogscast 2 then, is your favourite second Yogscast channel?
Well, I mean, it's just the sequel to Yogscast. It's like new and improved. They ironed out some of the bugs with the original
Yog trailers
hosts.
was incredible.
The Lost Potato. Coming in your eye. Coming in your eye. Of course. Coming in your eye.
Oh, it's the yellow bus of death.
Oh, therapy is always available.
Where have you found the tiny bus of death?
The tiny bus of death. So you might not know this reference, Dan, or maybe you do. It's a TTT
Which one?
The yellow bus of death.
Where is it, Spiff?
It's a little yellow bus which, if it touches you, instantly kills you. There is no way to survive. Yeah.
Oh, we've lost the overlays of names, so we don't know who's
fine.
stream we're
This is
watching.
my perspective you're watching.
Tiny yellow
now.
bus of death. Yeah, it's a classic one.
It is classic.
It's not a Truck and Tuesday. Oh no, that is a Truck and Tuesday reference.
Oh, it is. It's when the wheels came off.
It's the wheels from the sky.
The wheels coming
That is it.
Which
Yeah.
also just so happens to look
God.
like the tiny yellow bus of death.
It does happen to look like that, but no, the wheels coming down from the sky is
Upside down.
a very classic. The thing is, like,
Tuesday.
what happens though is it's very embarrassing for me to watch back that clip, but you've got to understand that. It's like when you go to a comedy show, right? There's like a build-up act. They get you in a good mood, and then the comedian comes out and makes you laugh for a while. He builds up and he builds up and he builds up, and then there's like, I don't know, like there's a setup to make everyone laugh at the big joke at the end or whatever, right? There's like an art to it. I'm not saying that Trucking Tuesday was that, but for me, like the Trucking Tuesday, that bit came at after I was exasperated with so many other. Like, I don't know, like just so many moments where I just like it kind of like there's moments where you just like snap, and I don't know, like it takes a lot for that to happen. It does still happen nowadays, but like it's the same thing with the oil and the some of like the Datloff stuff. Sometimes it's helped by a little drink or two, but sometimes it's just exasperation and just joy, This is Squid Game, obviously the OG. Before she got popular and sold her rights
Squid Game before she was famous
to Netflix. This is amazingly done. Hard to do triangles in Minecraft, but he's done it. Do you recognise these lads?
Yeah, the one on the left is a dad, the one on the right is a dad, and the one in the middle doesn't look like a dad to me.
Wannabe dad.
A wannabe dad.
The wannabe dad.
Have you tried, like, getting rid of your hair?
Oh, is that the first step?
That's the first step. Try to remove hair.
But explain to me the process by which...
The thing is, either you remove your own hair or the process of having a child removes your hair.
So this was the Hole Diggers.
I think I'm back.
You're back, Dan.
The Hole Diggers
Hello.
space station.
Jesus.
Welcome
I'm
back.
scared.
Welcome back.
I missed you.
That's all right.
I missed you too.
So I think the Hole Diggers space station was about the best I ever managed to do in Minecraft. It was where Minecraft has started to become a lot more mainstream. Everyone was kind of the mods. There were loads of mod packs, loads of mods out there. We weren't the big deal anymore, and I think that we just got back into Minecraft, and I really enjoyed mucking around with this mod pack, and it was complicated. It was like quite tricky to get these things to work, but there's a lot of building. It was good, though. I remember it really fondly. It was all right. People in chat saying it was all right. It was all right. I'll say it was all right. I don't know why I remember it so fondly. Viewers.
Guys, do you remember this dead channel? It's back, baby.
I haven't done one this week, though.
You haven't done the one this week? Come on,
Well,
Lewis.
Alex hasn't been in.
Oh, it's Today I Played.
I should really do some.
Or if you look at it
back.
from this side...
It's YouTube Shorts.
Pit.
It is the pits. It is the worst.
Lewis
In the
hasn't
new
played it
year,
in
I
a
want
while.
to do it. I like trying new things, and I think that Jingle Jam is a great opportunity to do that. What have you found?
Just look at him.
What the fuck is this?
It's the fact that it's just got the hole in it.
Is it the Ben being pooned? It's such a bad rendition of it.
Tube. I don't know.
Oh, God.
I think we've seen so many Ben Poons on this map. They're everywhere. You know, I think as someone who was addicted to World of Warcraft for many years, and I'm still a recovering World of Warcraft addict. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna be over that. You know, every day I have to stand up and say, you know, I'm Lewis and I'm a World of Warcraft player. Tea is best with ketchup. Oh no, you've got. Look at your eyes, Spiff.
Admins, can we commence the beatings, please? Can we commence the beatings of a user called Shovels _, please?
You're gonna single them out. If there are Twitch staff in the chat, can you ban
Did he
this
trick
man?
you into reading that?
It was there. Let me find him.
I haven't seen a lot of Yorkshire tea stuff here, though. I will say that. Like,
he's already been banned. He's no longer on the server.
Not very
Fantastic.
nostalgic.
He's gone. Bubjo, there's an actual Twitch staff in the chat. Ban that user from Twitch as well.
oh my gosh, don't.
Oh, he's going back. He's on a spree now. He's banning
He's a good
everyone.
lad.
That's Simon throwing the grenade that blew up his hand on an incredibly cold day.
That's right. It was a very cold day, and he will remember this. We were assured that these grenades were safe, and Simon is now having a flashback in chat.
The thing is, airsoft grenades are not safe.
Simon says, "My hand sometimes still twitches."
Simon, that's a different feeling.
That's unrelated.
That's an unrelated feeling.
That's from the years of WoW addiction.
Yes,
I have it too.
The RSI. I mean, you peaked with Grossi.
Yeah,
but it
well,
was
we
kind of
didn't-
hard to top that,
no.
despite that it lacked cats.
I don't know where that. I mean, it's nothing to do with cats or Jingle, really.
But it has everything to do with
I
Gemma.
feel like it was just something that a message they needed to get out.
It was
You
a
know what I mean?
statement
And we
piece.
helped them do that. You know, I don't want to say we're Gemma's therapist, but we helped, her open up about something she felt strongly about.
desperately wanted to
And,
express. Yep.
We provided an outlet for urges that were perfectly normal.
I don't know. I don't normally think about sleeping with the Grinch. I got to be honest.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I guess you would have those dreams if you went to bed watching The Grinch.
Oh god, you should get Shadow of Israel on Netflix. Then.
Yeah, get Shadow of
shut
Israel
up.
on it. Yeah.
Probably should. You could. You could easily do
make
it.
some money.
Can't
from
even get
that.
a Funko Pop.
Oh my god! What did this guy do to you,
It's a
Lewis?
stepping stone.
Fucking Funko Pop
Do you know
people.
what I mean?
This
I've talked
Funko
about this.
Pop.
It's Funko Pops, then BBC News, then Netflix. That's the process of a meme.
Welcome to the Yogscast Jingle Jam 2021. Fuck you, Funko Pop.
Funko Pop.
Just saying that someone needs to tell them how it is. They're shit.
I have found a wonderful build that is simply titled "The Gamer Circa 2009." That is simply a man who is almost completely naked in an office chair
Wow.
at his computer.
So this was how you played World of Warcraft, correct, Lewis?
The gamer. It's like
Smoking a cigarette.
the gamer. It's like a sort of modern art piece, isn't it? You'd see in a
It is,
museum.
yeah. I could see this as a realistic Renaissance era.
Someone in
painting.
chat got it instantly. This is Dautos.
That's 2021.
Oh,
Dautos
no.
It's Lewis 2012, but Dalton's 2021. Shit. Well, actually, we actually sent some of our recording kit when we moved office to a museum. They wanted to
I thought you were going to say sent it to Dautos, and I was like, he hasn't put it to good use. His mic is still garbage.
no, he neck's too straight. Someone is saying, he has to have more of a hunch to him. That guy's far too swole as well to be a video gamer. RT, definitely. Like he needs to shed a few pounds.
I think you'll find that's actually the gamer gut.
Gamer gut. Yeah, there's the dad bod and gamer gut.
What is this, Lewis? Oh,
Spiff, sorry. It is C3PO.
Dan, what is this gaming reference that is not C3PO?
I used to be a guard like you.
Oh,
I took
sorry, I didn't recognize the arrow in the knee there. I thought he had the
C3PO. Where did you?
I was like, where was that coming from? My brain.
How?
I didn't see the night head helmet. You see what I mean? I just couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, but where
in
did
2D,
you see
I just could not make that.
C3PO. This is like a
Because
bit
he has
yellow.
the one different coloured leg. I was like, is it like... I don't know. Sorry. A lot of people don't know that he's got one silver leg.
And then people were selling phones for thousands and thousands that had Flappy Bird still installed on the phone.
See what I mean? This is what the BBC would report on and yet not understand it. Anyway, I bet you there's a fucking Flappy Bird Funko Pop.
They're probably.
Oh my God! Will you leave them alone?
I'm so sorry. I can't help myself.
Why does it need to
I
keep
think a
coming
Funko
back?
Pop is a good benchmark for shit levels. Like if it's shit enough to have a Funko Pop, it's popular. That is a brilliant toddy, by the way. Can I just say, it looks perfect.
Dan,
Fantastic
are you an
toddy.
icon of toddy?
I remember when I first showed up at Yogscast, I think because I came into the room and then Toddy just opened the door. And I was literally I think it was 10 minutes I'm here in the studio. And I was just meeting Toddy. I was like, oh, hey.
Yep, there he is. Oh, God, it's amazing we all got to meet him. Except Tom, of course. But
Happy Festag. Yeah, Tom never catches him. It's a real shame. Maybe someday.
He was busy that day. He was busy.
You're right. It is. It's a 1 million subscriber play button. We've got that in the flipping
They're worth quite
on the
a bit
floor
of money
in
now.
there.
They're worth a bit of money.
You're an antique.
Do you know you're not allowed to sell the play buttons, but as YouTubers we can get them for free. We can get as many as we like for our editors and staff.
Is that true?
Yes.
Well, you do have to pay for them though.
It's £250, and do you want to know how much they go for on eBay?
How much?
$7,000.
So, well, I see a business opportunity here.
Unbelievable.
You can also print them blank, and no one bats an eyelid.
Wow. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that one in the new year. Infinite money glitch.
Gonna be getting some new play buttons.
It's not an infinite money glitch.
Dan, do you want to be in my next Yorkshire Tea video?
Oh crap!
I would love to be in your next Yorkshire Tea video.
Yeah.
There's one. There might be one slight problem though. I don't actually drink tea.
Well,
okay, how about in that case?
How
you
would
only
you
get
like
30%.
to be? How would you like to be in the boot of the necessary vehicle for the Yorkshire Tea video, screaming for most of it?
That sounds lovely.
Well, why don't we have more reading out terrible fanfic these days?
There's some good ones that.
Is it because people will get upset by it? You know what I mean? I say fuck them. Let's just read out their terrible
fanfic. Have you considered reading
fanfic.
Simon and Lewis fanfic?
Okay, no,
That's
all right,
probably
fine.
out there.
No, there was a good reason.
There's a
There was a good
reason no
reason.
one's
All
done
right,
it.
no. This is like the third or fourth time I've been like, why don't we do this anymore? And Spiff's given me a very good reason instantly. And I'm like, okay.
Lewis looked lustfully at Simon's delicious.
Let's keep it
Simon's
secret.
Grussy.
Simon rubbed his grussy suggestively. Do you have any bacon? His grussy replied, yes.
Rated M for milk.
Rated M for MILF.
It's a good
Magicka was a game that made everyone awful. You know, before games just literally like Dota made you into an awful person. You know, there was Magicka, and it just encouraged. You weren't even necessarily intending to. I mean, and Total Biscuit, like I'd never heard him laugh as much as he did playing that game. That was
He's
that was
great
a
in
joyful
that
time.
One. Yeah,
I miss playing games.
That's
with
such
him,
a fun
sure.
series.
What a guy.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, there's an RT being built here, and Magistrex.
We had our differences, but I think I think Total
It's
Biscuit
fine to have differences with people and
was
still really appreciate them.
it's a shame that.
Nah,
So
he's a
I
great lad.
think he'd probably
Dearly
be.
missed.
He was a close friend, and I think we'd probably end up having him on the Jingle Jam. You know,
Yeah,
if
definitely. It was a good man.
I think we definitely had our differences, but I think
you
you have to work through them. When you're that close to people, you can't have kind of animosity really for very long. I think it was a lot of. It's one of those things, isn't it, where the community think it's worse than it is, or something like that.
I'd like to imagine just him going through the bundle games. Like, this one doesn't even have an FOV slider.
There's no FOV slider in Northgard.
What is this in the bundle?
Fucking unplayable.
That'd be great.
That would be good. I would love to. I would love to see his thoughts.
Oh God. Lewis, we have a problem. I showed the Skyrim Whiterun guard for like 5 seconds and the chat just started spamming C3PO.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, it's him.
I'm going to make... My brain is going to short circuit occasionally. That it's just I can't make any excuses
He's been changed,
for that.
Lewis.
He's been updated, has he?
Cut back.
Cut back to Smith. What have you done? I see.
C3PO.
He's now properly...
It was C3PO
It's now-
the whole
it's now
time
very
underneath
confusing.
the helmet.
He needs a little R2D2.
Wonderful.
Someone needs to buy the plot next to him
Oh my God, that's so
and
good.
update it.
If anyone's looking for a Christmas present idea for Lewis, I hear like C3PO Funko Pops.
C3PO Funko Pops are great.
Those are worth nothing. They're
many.
worthless. There's so many of them. What are they adding? I'm afraid that they're adding.
Oh no!
You might want to cut away, Smith. You can't.
His Shrushi. Oh no!
Fucking hell! Who made this?
It's Barry
Fucking
smoking
some
a cigarette.
lazy. Is Barry on the server? Fuck the third dimension. We don't need it. We don't need it. Do you know what I mean?
It's exactly what Barry said when he finished the Pokemon stream.
I'm glad I found this. This could have been hidden. We could have.
It's actually quite
There's
hard
probably
to
some
spot.
really good things that people have built on this server, spent hours on that we haven't seen, but we've seen this. I really like it.
I'm sorry to intrude here. Have you guys shown Warwick Davis
Rat
taking a
it.
shit on the stream yet?
It's
let me
up, lads.
Let me just teleport.
Is this something that has been previewed? Because I found him.
Is that
There's
what
a
it
convenience
is?
sign.
Oh my fucking god!
I mean, I don't know what else it could be. I'll be honest
Play
with
the
you. I
outro
don't really
music,
want.
guys. We've peaked. We'll just cut it there.
Who made this? It's very accurate.
Wow. Oh, rabbit tree, this carefully.
You nearly remembered it. Your rubber is so sticky.
So sticky. I remember listening to one version which got up to rubber is so sticky and then just perpetually looped. There's this guy and he really likes this girl in his class and he asks this girl out to the prom. Now this is the most beautiful girl in the entirety of his class, right? So he's very nervous. He wants everything to be perfect. So puts on his best clothes, like tries to be as confident as he can. It's like, hey, will you go to prom with me? And the girl's like, yep, I'll go to prom with you. So he wants it to be perfect. So he immediately goes out, makes sure he can get the most perfect experience for this girl as possible. So he starts by going and getting a suit. He needs a suit. That's obvious. You're going to a prom, you need a suit. So he gets to the suit shop. There's a queue, but that's fine. He waits in the suit line. That's fine. No problem. He gets his suit. Job done. That's one thing ticked off. Next thing, you got to get the transportation. So he's like, I need a limo. So he goes to the limo hire place. There's a queue at the limo hire place. That's fine. He queues for it, gets the limo, all sorted. But then, flowers. Of course, you need flowers. So he goes to the florist and he queues at the florist again because, of course, there's a queue at the florist. There's always a queue at the florist. Then he goes over to the lovely makeup shop, gets some lovely cologne. There's a queue. He waits at the queue. Of course he does. And he's got everything. He smells great. He looks great. He's got the transport. He's got the flowers. He picks up his lovely date. They go to the prom. They have a grand old time. It's lovely. They're dancing. She loves him. He loves her. And she leans over into his ear and she whispers, "Could you get me a drink?" And he turns around. And much to his surprise, there's no punchline.
There's no punchline.
There's no punchline.
So he could just get a drink
terrible.
straight away.
Just
That's
get a drink
great.
straight away.
That was
It's a lovely story.
That's lucky.
It's a lovely story.
That's terrible.
So he can just get her a punch straight away.
Just get her a drink straight away.
Wow. She'll be so happy with that.
We'll be so happy.
Wow, you have... it's the way you tell him.
If I've changed my mind, I won't see you for New Year's.
Okay, I've got one last joke for you, Lewis.
God,
You
where are
ready?
you getting these from?
This one's quite short though. Why is a hamster the best beginner pet?
I don't know.
because they don't need food or water and they only live for 5 days.
That's a terrible joke. That is a terrible joke. That's a very bad. You're a very bad man.
I love my own jokes. No one else does. It's quite easy crowd. I think he's actually built a challenge for us, and if we solve it, we get a prize.
Okay.
It's ready. Okay. Do you guys want to just follow this from my perspective, or do you want to come here?
Yes, I'll follow it from your perspective.
Okay. You can teleport to me.
He's made a Christmas adventure.
He's made a Christmas adventure. Do the voice.
A festive hunt for this special occasion. A dono awaits, so don't get complacent. Charity wins. This isn't a joke. Look beyond the mirrors and smoke.
Okay.
Smoking kills. Don't smoke, actually.
Smoke. Okay.
Head on in.
He's not telling you to smoke.
Look beyond the smoke.
You have to look
right?
beyond the
There's
smoke.
a book in the fire.
There is.
What?
Oh.
Where would you look for your next bit if Ross from the Hats yelled "eat shit"?
Ross from
Okay. Probably the toilet, right? Is there a toilet down here?
I mean, that's the main place to
that's
go
a
if you're
dirt
looking to
hole.
eat some.
That does look like a shitty dirt hole.
I think maybe up.
Is there a bathroom upstairs? I think there's a bathroom up here. There's another
Oh,
book.
there is a bathroom up here.
Ah,
Yes.
perfect.
book.
Here we go.
Straight up the stairs and follow the hall. The next clue you missed, laid out on the wall. Think of their names and read out their sum. Then wash your hands as you've just touched your bum.
Okay, look at the paintings.
Wash
on the
your
wall.
hands a bit.
Martin, this is brilliant.
Okay.
Uh,
Book, stone, sapling, eye of ender, the corrupted dirt block, end stone, netherrack, and
netherrack.
whatever this thing is.
Right, okay. This is a good thing we've got all of Twitch
Target.
chat here.
Target. So we have
B,
book, andesite,
A,
O,
sapling S,
E,
E, base,
M,
M for mycelium, E for endstone, N for nether, basement.
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 Well done, chat.
Down
They
we
got
go.
there. They got there before I did.
Oh, this is a long fall.
Oh!
Oh,
You did it! Hooray! Best dirt ever made! You got down here without using a spade. Pick a charity. I'm really not fussy. Delight in your own festive Christmas grassy.
oh no! Is that what that is on the wall?
That's what it is! No! We can't see it now!
Martin, how could you make it?
That was explicit!
Guess what Pap has above him? It's his favorite catchphrase.
Palp's catchphrase.
Bam!
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 That's great.
There was a very devoted fan who sent in a bit of fan art. And they want it to be a t-shirt, Lewis.
Was this you?
Oh.
No, this was Boba.
Boba, sorry. Okay. Is this it?
This is it. Is this the new hit merchandise? Will it compete with
Well,
the
pixel
Grossi
art
pants
never
that
goes
we're
out of
inevitably
fashion,
releasing?
right? So I don't see why not.
I don't like what they have going on with your neck here. This bit with the neck.
It's a
is-
style.
It is a bit
It's
menacing.
a stylistic choice, dude. Like, you know?
You look kind of like an ostrich or something, Lewis. I'm not
You
really sure
do
what's going
actually,
on
you
here.
do
with
look
the
like an
proportions.
ostrich.
Something
That's
bird-like
good.
about it.
He's quite
Well,
naturally.
people have
bird.
said I'm.
Oh my
Come
god!
here.
Skip the shit out of me.
Funny shirt.
Do you want
Can we make
the
it?
new merch? Yeah, sure. By all means, let's do it. 2021. Yogs
Were you
merch.
even in the office? I thought everyone had left the office because when we cut to the
I'm
couch
hanging
cam, no
out.
one was there.
I'm there now. Pedwin's there.
She's been waiting for this
Okay.
moment.
Let's cut to the couch camera.
Okay, cut to the couch cam
Couch
then.
camera.
Let's see what Pedro feels about the shirt.
Just bad. I bet.
How does he feel about the shirt? Oh no! Come away with it! Oh, he amogus us. We got the amogus in. Woo! That was definitely
All
a
right.
a spoof.
Pet dumpers aren't allowed on Twitch. They're very much illegal.
So is that a recreation of your design,
Yeah,
Boba?
I submitted.
Well, I can't
And
wait.
Simon laughed at it.
Well,
10
we
years
we
ago.
loved it. We love to laugh at it.
I've been waiting this whole time. The only reason I joined was so I could.
Thank you
Makes
to
perfect
everyone
sense.
who's made these incredible
Playing the long
things. Look at all this nostalgic history. Like,
that is lovely.
it's kind of overwhelming because a lot of it is like in the back of my mind. You know, I don't recall a lot of these weird things occasionally. And it's actually really refreshing to just like visit these kind of big, huge moments in, the last 10 years of my life. This is what I've been doing. This is the last 10 years of my life. Do you know what I mean? Like all of this guff that you guys have fiddled around with. So it's very
we
powerful stuff for me.
We only get to live once, and this is one of the few ways we can actually visualize everything that we've lived through.
I feel blessed.
From the great stuff, like the Shadow of Israfoni, to the nightmare stuff, like
Shadow of Israfoni.
like Shadow of Israfoni.
Yeah.